Once upon a time, in the heart of a lush jungle, lived a brave little mouse, always ready for an adventure. This wasn't your average mouse. He was bold, unafraid, and had a curiosity that knew no bounds. His home was the vast, vibrant jungle, teeming with all sorts of magnificent creatures. Yet no animal, big or small, could intimidate him. His spirit was as fierce as a lion and as free as a bird in flight. Every day was a new opportunity for exploration and discovery. He would scamper through the undergrowth, climb towering trees, and swim across babbling brooks. One day, his adventurous spirit led him to a large, mysterious cave, hidden away in a secluded part of the jungle. Intrigued and fearless, he decided to venture into the unknown. As he approached the cave, he did not know that it was the home of a very scared lion. Inside the cave, the mouse found a lion sleeping on a pile of bones. This was quite a peculiar sight for our brave little mouse, who couldn't help but find it amusing. This was a lion, the so-called king of the jungle, sound asleep with no worries. The mouse, feeling a bit mischievous, decided to play a prank on the unsuspecting lion. With a twinkle in his eyes, the mouse made his way up to the lion's nose, using the bones as a ladder. Gently, he brushed his whiskers across the lion's nose, tickling him awake. The lion awoke with a start, his eyes wide open in surprise and fear. "Help! Help! A mouse! A mouse!" he screamed, running out of the cave in sheer panic, leaving his bones and his home behind. The mouse couldn't help but laugh. "What a silly lion, so big and strong, yet scared of a little mouse like me." The mouse enjoyed his new home in the cave, living happily ever after. He had taught the lion and all of us a valuable lesson that day. The moral of our story is that size does not matter. True courage comes from within, from a willingness to face our fears, no matter how big or small they may be. And that's the end of our story, my friends. Always remember, no matter how small you are, you can be brave. Courage truly comes from within. Until next time, stay brave, stay curious. Hey there, hope you enjoyed our tale of courage. If you did, why not hit that subscribe button right now? We've got plenty more stories about bravery, adventure, and life lessons coming your way. And if you really liked our story about the brave little mouse and the scared lion, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Let's spread the message of courage and curiosity far and wide. Until next time, stay brave, stay curious, and don't forget to subscribe.
Ever wondered about the farmer with a golden egg-laying hen? We're stepping into a story as golden as the eggs themselves. Once upon a time, nestled in a humble farm, lived a farmer. His life was simple, but what made it extraordinary was his hen. Not your average, everyday hen. No, this hen had a golden touch, quite literally. Each day, as the sun rose, the hen would lay a golden egg. This was no ordinary egg. This egg glowed with the brightness of the sun and was worth a small fortune. The farmer would sell these golden eggs, using the earnings to buy all the necessities and some little luxuries. He was grateful for his hen, treating her with kindness and care. His life was comfortable thanks to the hen's golden gifts. But as time passed, the farmer's curiosity started to grow. He began to ask himself, "What's making these eggs so golden?" However, the farmer's curiosity started to get the better of him. One day, greed clouded the farmer's mind. The farmer, once content with his daily golden egg, began to wonder. "What if," he thought, "there's a treasure trove inside my hen? What if I could have all the gold at once?" The farmer's heart pounded with anticipation. His dreams of wealth and luxury overshadowed the steady income he was already receiving from the golden eggs. The idea consumed him, blinding him to the folly of his plan. He decided to kill his precious hen, expecting to find a wealth of gold within her. With a heavy heart and a trembling hand, he took a knife to his beloved hen. He envisioned a shower of gold, a life of luxury, a world where all his dreams came true. But when he cut her open, he found nothing but blood and guts. His anticipation turned to horror. But alas, his dreams were shattered. To his horror, the farmer found nothing inside the hen. Shock washed over him like a cold wave, chilling him to his bones. The hen, his golden egg-laying hen, was just like any other. The dream of riches and treasures evaporated before his eyes, replaced by a harsh, regrettable reality. It was a gruesome sight, filled with blood and guts but devoid of gold. A heavy sorrow filled his heart, the weight of his mistake pressing down on him. He'd let his greed blind him, and in his foolishness, he'd destroyed his steady source of income. The farmer's tears fell, a bitter testament to his regret. His once joyful farm now echoed with the sounds of his lament. In his quest for more, he'd lost everything. His story serves as a potent reminder of the dangers of greed. Remember, all that shines is not gold. Greed can make you lose what you already have. Be content with what you have, and do not be tempted by false promises. Hope you enjoyed this story, friends. We journeyed through a tale of golden eggs, of farmer's greed, and a regrettable outcome. It's a reminder that all that glitters isn't gold, and greed can rob us of the treasures we already possess. Let's cherish what we have and be wary of false promises. These stories aren't just fun, they're food for thought. So chew on that. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with your friends for more such stories. Stay tuned and keep enjoying our videos.
Once upon a time, in a lush forest, lived a monkey named Momo, whose love for apples was unparalleled. Momo was quite a character. His days were filled with adventures, curiosity, and an insatiable hunger for his favorite fruit. On one such adventurous day, while Momo was out looking for food, something shiny caught his eye. He climbed the tree and found a golden apple. Oh, the amazement in his eyes. It was unlike any apple he had ever seen. Its golden sheen made him believe it was the most valuable apple in the world. Momo decided to keep this golden treasure and show it off to his fellow forest dwellers. He carefully placed the golden apple in his bag, his heart filled with joy. With the golden apple safely tucked in his bag, Momo continued his search for food, unaware of the cunning eyes that were watching him. As Momo was wandering, he encountered Fifi, a cunning fox who had noticed the golden apple in his bag. With her sly smile and glittering eyes, Fifi approached Momo, offering him a trade. "Hello, Momo, you look famished. I have some delicious bananas for you. How about trading them for your golden apple?" she asked, her voice dripping with sweetness. Momo, blinded by hunger and the promise of more golden apples in the future, agreed to the trade. Fifi handed him a bunch of bananas as she swiftly took the golden apple and darted away, her laughter echoing through the forest. In the quietness that followed, Momo unwrapped the bananas, his stomach rumbling in anticipation. But as he bit into the fruit, his face fell. The bananas were made of clay. His hunger was replaced by a bitter taste of deceit. As Fifi disappeared into the forest, Momo opened the bananas only to realize he'd been deceived. Momo was filled with anger and regret, but Fifi was nowhere to be found. She had vanished, leaving Momo with nothing but clay bananas and a heavy heart. He tried to find her, his little feet padding frantically through the forest, but it was in vain. Fifi, the cunning fox, had already sold the golden apple to a greedy merchant, filling her pockets with shiny coins. Meanwhile, Momo sat beneath the tree where he had found the golden apple, his stomach rumbling with hunger and his heart heavy with regret. He had learned a tough lesson that day. Not everything that glitters is gold, and not everyone who offers help is a friend. From that day forward, Momo never trusted strangers again, understanding that all that glitters is not gold. And that, my friends, is the lesson for us all. Hope you enjoyed the story, friends. Remember, always be careful of attractive offerings from strangers. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more stories like this, and share this video with your friends. Until next time, stay curious and keep learning.
In a lush forest, a cunning fox extended a warm invitation to a crane for dinner at his den. The fox, known for his crafty tricks, had thought of an amusing plan. He prepared a pot full of delicious soup, its aroma wafting through the forest, drawing the crane to his den with anticipation. The soup was served in a shallow plate, perfect for the fox to lap up with his flat tongue. The crane, however, with his long, slender beak, found himself in a pickle. He peered at the soup, his stomach rumbling, but alas, the shallow plate was not meant for a beak like his. While the fox savored the soup, licking his lips in delight, the crane sat there, hungry and disappointed, a pang of regret in his heart. The fox, with a satisfied grin, asks the crane if he enjoyed the soup, to which the crane politely responds, hinting at a dinner invitation for the fox at his place the next day. The following day, the crane reciprocates the fox's invitation, promising a feast at his lofty nest. Now the tables are turned. The crane, with a twinkle in his eye, serves up a scrumptious soup, but this time it's in a tall, slender jar. The jar is perfectly designed for his long, elegant beak, allowing him to dip in and savor the delicious soup with ease. Meanwhile, the fox is left staring at the jar in dismay. His short snout is no match for the towering jar. He tries and tries, but it's no use. The soup is tantalizingly out of his reach. He watches in frustration as the crane relishes every sip of the soup, while he himself is left feeling very hungry and frustrated. With a smile, the crane asks the fox if he enjoyed the soup, to which the fox grudgingly thanks him, admitting that he has learned a valuable lesson. Our story comes to an end, but the lesson it imparts is timeless. As we journeyed with the fox and the crane, we saw a tale of two dinners unfold. In their actions, we see a mirror reflecting back at us the importance of empathy and consideration. The fox and the crane teach us a simple yet profound lesson. Treat others the way we would like to be treated, the golden rule, as timeless as it is powerful. Remember, dear friends, do not do to others what you do not want them to do to you. It's a simple rule, yet powerful. So until our next story, be kind, be fair, and always be the best you can be. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more exciting stories and share this video with your friends. Enjoy and spread the joy of learning. Once upon a time, in a small town lived a kind little girl named Lily. Lily was friendly and warm-hearted, but oddly enough, she didn't have many friends. Then came along Jack, a new boy at school, and they quickly struck up a friendship. They spent much of their time together, engaging in playful games, sharing their lunches, and even helping each other with homework. They were, in every sense of the word, inseparable. But then, one day, Jack fell ill. He was absent from school for an entire week. Lily felt a void in her life, a loneliness that was hard to shake off. She missed Jack's laughter, his company, and his support. It was during this time that Lily came to an important realization. She greatly valued Jack's friendship, and she missed him terribly. When Jack finally returned to school, Lily was overjoyed. She hugged him tightly, expressing her relief, and shared with him her newfound appreciation of their friendship. From that day forward, Lily cherished her friendship with Jack even more. She had learned a valuable lesson. A good friend is someone who stands by your side, listens to you when you're down, shares your joy, and supports you come what may. And from that day, Lily appreciated her friendship with Jack more than ever. And that's the story of Lily and Jack, a tale that reminds us of the importance of cherishing our friendships. So, what did Lily learn from her experience? Well, she discovered the priceless value of true friendship. She learned that friends like Jack are there to share laughter and tears, to offer a helping hand, and to lend an understanding ear. She recognized that kindness, care, and support are the cornerstones of lasting friendships. These are the lessons we all should remember. Remember, a good friend is a treasure that makes life more enjoyable and helps us through tough times. So, that was the story of Lily and Jack, two best friends. This tale reminds us of the priceless value of friendship and how important it is to cherish our friends. Just like Lily and Jack, let's strive to be supportive, caring, and always there for our pals. If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share this video with your friends. Remember to hit the like button too. Stay tuned for more stories like this. Until then, cherish your friendships.